Hello everyone. I'm going to get started on talking about just basic organization of Schoology. I think I finally got it set up how I want it to be set up, so I'm going to guide you through what I've got here, and then hopefully I won't really be making any more changes. I'll be adding a few things in some of the folders, but I won't be changing the organization of the folders. So first off, I know a lot of people have been doing a lot of work. So again, if you haven't seen my most recent update, which I've got right here, everybody's getting an A. I'm not going to go through and try and decide who had the available resources to do work and didn't do it or what have you. Everybody's getting an A. I think that's the fairest thing. I'm also pretty stressed right now. I haven't had time to get stuff up as best I could. I've put stuff up that's been very confusing and hard for people to work through, and I apologize for that. So I want to just make it so that everybody's on the same page. That being said, I really think it's a good and useful thing to work through some science when you have a chance. So here's where we're at. Here's what's on the site. So right now at the bottom here, I've got links to 3 YouTube playlists that I've created. The first one is Classroom Basics, where this one is going to be. So hopefully you found this pretty easily. Second one is the Conductivity and Ionic Bonding unit. Third is the Nuclear unit. I will also get the Intermolecular Forces unit up here when I start making playlists for those. I'll talk more about the Intermolecular Forces unit in a second. So those will probably live here kind of right at the bottom of whatever announcement is at the top. So you'll always be able to access them there. I might also put links down here towards the bottom, but they'll be down below. So either way, they're going to be at the bottom, either of the announcement or of the page itself. Secondly, if you're coming for a class meeting, remember every Friday, from 11:15 till noon and from 12:45 till 1:30, I will have a class meeting, and you can just click on this right here and it'll take you there and go there. My class meetings are not online classes that I'm teaching. They are places for you to check in and ask questions, see about things. Yeah, there's that. I'm probably going to remove this schedule here just because honestly, it was something I had put up a while ago, and I don't think it's as appropriate. I mean, maybe I'll leave it up or change it around to be like, this is the schedule of what I'm putting up when. So I'll have that. I'll either change it or remove it, one or the other. Haven't fully decided yet, and hopefully shouldn't affect you too much. Conductivity and Ionic Bonding unit is ideally a unit you are working on some. You have a couple of choices. You can choose to do it one of 2 ways. You can either go into it here, and here I'm going to show you something. You can open up and see the different things by clicking on these arrows rather than clicking through to it. So you'll see in week 1, I've got 3 activities for you to do. In week 2, I've got 4 activities. In week 3, 3 activities, and week 4, 2 activities. So those are all things that you can do. You can click on any of these and it will take you to an assignment, and you can work on those. The other thing you can do is you can come up here and go to OneNote. I'm going to have another separate video about OneNote and a separate video about assignments here pretty soon. So I'll put those up right after this video. I don't want to go too much into it. Intermolecular forces and covalent bonding. Originally, my goal was to have this up by this week, by May 11th, but I haven't been able to do that. So by next week, May 18th, I will have the first week at least of that assignment up. I will put it up, hopefully both in OneNote and as Schoology assignments, so you can work on it either way. Here is stuff, if you want to go back and look at stuff from before the school closures, that's understandable. That makes sense. If you wanted to, say, work on your element project or something, you can do that. That's all in this folder. A lot of stuff. If you have been working on either the nuclear chemistry or the bacteria and viruses unit, and you want to finish those up or look through those more, those are both down here. And then down at the bottom, I'll probably have a couple of links to things. So this is the link that I'll talk about with Schoology assignments, if you're having trouble accessing the Schoology assignments. And I'll probably include links to YouTube playlists or something like that down here. All right, I think that's it. You'll also be able to see a list of upcoming stuff. As you can see, I am very behind on grading things right now. And honestly, this is one of the reasons I've just decided to give everybody an A, because A, I'm very behind. And if you look at that, that's 153 assignments people have done that I haven't graded yet. There's still a bunch that I have graded. And I will talk to you about those in a second in another video. So I've got 3 more videos coming up. One about Schoology assignments, and, well, 2 more. One about Schoology assignments and one about OneNote. So I'm really proud of y'all. You've done a lot of work in a very confusing environment, and that's what I've got to say. So have a good afternoon, everybody, and that's that.